Imagine a city where the power grid is slowly, silently failing. The lights don't go out all at once. They dim, year by year, block by block, substation by substation, until entire neighborhoods run on a fraction of the power they once had, until the city forgets what full illumination ever felt like. This is exactly what is happening inside your body right now. By the time you reach the age of 40, the microscopic power plants inside your cells have declined in efficiency by nearly 50%. This is not just getting older. This is mitochondrial decay. It is the hidden root cause of age-related fatigue, cognitive decline, and metabolic slowing. The quiet engine behind every "why am I so tired lately?" and every afternoon brain fog you've written off as normal. But the narrative is changing. Today, we look at the exact biochemistry of cellular energy and decode the protocol to reboot your cellular engine from the inside out. Welcome to the Longevity Protocol. To understand how to reverse this process, we must look at the currency of human life, a molecule known as adenosine triphosphate, ATP. Every breath you take, every heartbeat, every thought, every single contraction of every single muscle is paid for in ATP. It is the only currency your cells accept, and there is no substitute for it. When we feel tired, our instinct is to reach for a stimulant. Coffee, energy drinks, sugar, anything to push through the wall. But caffeine does not create energy. It merely borrows it from the future. It works by blocking adenosine, the molecule responsible for your brain's fatigue signals. So you feel awake, even while your actual cellular engine sits starving underneath. The debt always comes due. The true bottleneck of your physical youth is a coenzyme called NAD+. Think of NAD+ as the delivery trucks that carry fuel to your mitochondria, running the highways of your cells around the clock. Without enough of these trucks on the road, your cells simply cannot produce ATP, no matter how much raw fuel you give them. And the biological reality here is brutal. By age 50, your systemic NAD+ levels are halved. Your cellular power plants are left without fuel, stranded and idle. This is what leads to structural collapse at the mitochondrial membrane, accumulating DNA mutations, and the kind of accelerated biological aging that shows up not on a calendar, but in how your body actually performs. To reverse this, we must trigger a process called mitohormesis. This is the biological law where a controlled acute stress forces your cells to adapt by building more mitochondria. The same principle behind why a muscle grows stronger after it's been challenged, not coddled. The fastest way to trigger it? Thermal shock. Exposure to deliberate cold or intense heat shocks the cellular environment just enough to signal danger without causing lasting damage. Your body responds by clearing out the damaged, inefficient power plants through a cellular cleanup process and initiating mitochondrial biogenesis, literally forging a younger, denser power grid from the wreckage of the old one. Next, we must supply the raw building blocks for that new grid. While diet provides the baseline, real, whole foods rich in micronutrients, targeted cellular compounds like coenzyme Q10 and PQQ act as antioxidant shields, protecting your newly built mitochondria from the oxidative stress that would otherwise cut their lifespan short before they've even had a chance to mature. Finally, we look at training. High-intensity exercise has its place, and it plays a real role in metabolic flexibility. But Zone 2 cardiovascular training sustained, steady-state effort, where you can still hold a conversation without gasping for air, is the absolute gold standard for building mitochondrial volume. Held consistently, it forces your body to utilize fat as a primary fuel source instead of constantly burning through glucose. And in doing so, it optimizes cellular efficiency at a level no supplement alone can replicate. But here's the critical warning. And it's the one most people miss entirely. You can do the cold plunges. You can take the supplements. You can log every Zone 2 session on your calendar. But if your cells are consistently flooded with glucose spikes from the food, the snacking patterns, the sugar hiding in places you'd never expect, your mitochondria will choke under the pressure. The very system you're trying to rebuild gets overwhelmed by fuel it was never designed to process in that volume, causing massive internal inflammation that quietly undoes the progress underneath. True longevity is an interconnected system, not a checklist. Optimizing your sleep and your cellular energy means nothing if your metabolism is fundamentally broken beneath it all. The system only works when every layer supports the next. Sleep feeds recovery. Recovery feeds mitochondrial repair. Mitochondrial repair feeds the energy you need to make good choices the next day. Every habit either feeds the grid or it quietly starves it. There is no neutral ground, and the choice compounds daily, cell by cell, year by year. It rarely feels dramatic in the moment, but that compounding is the entire difference between decline and mastery. Which brings us to the final protocol. True mastery comes from treating the body as one integrated power grid, not a set of isolated fixes bolted on top of a broken foundation. Every choice you make, cold, heat, movement, fuel, rest, either strengthens that grid or it slowly erodes it, one decision at a time. The reward for mastering the system is not just more years on a calendar, it is more life inside every single one of those years, more clarity, more capacity, more of yourself still intact decades from now. This is the protocol that separates decline from mastery. But the story does not end here. Because if your metabolism is fundamentally broken, every gain you've made here, every cold plunge, every Zone 2 session, every supplement, can quietly unravel underneath you without you ever noticing until it's too late. To understand exactly how to shield your cells from the daily habits silently destroying your metabolism, click on this video next and deploy the next protocol.